So I quite often find myself walking back into that scene. I walk past the police tape, the crime scene, the police waiting my arrival as a criminal investigator. I walk into the scene to stand over the body of this 19-year-old girl. She's taken a cocktail of drugs, she's overdosed. And of all the overdoses and tragic instances that I've seen in my time, this one stands out above all, and I've seen a lot. And the one thing that stands out above that is that on her cheek, there was a tear still sitting on her cheek, a really sad tear. And in her hand, she was clutching a white tissue with blue lights in a dark location. This white tissue, I just thought, what a waste. Why does this have to be? When I'm the father of 4 beautiful, thriving children, the last place I want to be is standing over the body of somebody who's someone's daughter, who I've now got to go and tell them about the circumstances and tragic situation, a loss of life. And that just is representation of the many sort of tragic and life-changing events that I've been exposed to throughout my career as a criminal investigator. My name is Tony Parsons. I founded National Drug Awareness a number of years ago from a driving passion of mine to raise a greater level of awareness across the country towards our use of alcohol, illicit drugs and misuse of prescription drugs. It's driven from exposure to law enforcement across my entire life. I followed my dad, who was a country copper around Western Queensland all his life. It was only just given that I was going to follow through Dad's footsteps, the same as my brothers, and join the police. It's exactly what I did in 1985. I went in there very fresh-faced and not knowing much about life. The following 30+ years has given me a lot of lived experience that I don't think you'd ever find in a university or elsewhere. From there, my progression in the police started from walking the beat, pushed into ultimately working in our national covert operations environment, targeting organised crime, primarily drug trafficking. And it was through this exposure to investigating drug trafficking and operating in a covert operations environment that I came to realise that in many senses, our national approach to illicit drug control and harm reduction has simply not met the measure on where we need it to be. So I really love what I do. National Drug Awareness now has been providing high-level drug awareness education across senior schools, some of the country's top sporting codes such as racing, professional rugby league, soccer, tennis, AFL, swimming, talking to parent-teacher evenings. I really like that. I get a lot of questions that I can draw on my information and my experience and sort of do the very best I can to try and help. So being the father of 4 teenage children, using them as a sounding board through my business provides me with a really good opportunity to listen to what they say, to listen to the experiences they're exposed to, and draw from that and bring it back to a professional environment where I can use my experience and my knowledge to help you in the same environment. Because the bottom line is we're all on the same bus. We love them, we want the very best for them. If I can help you empower your children, my passion in life is to help people, to give back.